appreciate all the support.
Okay, it's 6:59. I'll entertain a motion to enter back into regular session.
Make a motion.
Motion by Councilman Rhodes, second by Councilman at Large Hockenberry. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Approval of minutes. The September 23rd, 2024 Common Council meeting minutes.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Rhodes, second by Councilman O'Connell. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
I was there.
Oh, I have to abstain.
Misty,
Stanley?
Maria, and Stanley.
We need to abstain.
Okay, abstain.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Code Committee, Councilman Vicarella.
Can we do executive session too?
Yes, you can go ahead and address the executive session. Sure.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to authorize the mayor to enter an agreement with the PBA for a sick bank to be established for donation to employee number 0354.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Vicarella, second by Councilman O'Connell for the sick bank donation. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
I'd like to read off the following resolution, make it a motion, be it hereby resolved by the City Council of the City of Port Jervis that Anthony Brock is appointed to serve as a hearing officer on the disciplinary charges brought against employee number 358 and any amendment hereto.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Vicarella, second by Councilman at Large Hockenberry. Any discussion on the hearing officer? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Regular business. Code Committee, Councilman Vicarella.
Okay, code has not met since our previous meeting. The only business I have for tonight is I would like to make a motion to accept the resignation of employee number 222. Make that effective tonight, after tonight's meeting.
Second by, motion by Councilman Vicarella, second by Councilman Siegel on the effective resignation immediately of employee 222. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
And the next meeting of the code committee will be October 17th at 7 p.m. right here in council chambers, which is Thursday night.
Thank you, sir. Sticking with your Police Committee.
Okay, police has not met since the previous council meeting. I have several motions to make, so I'll try to make them as quick as I can. I would like to make a motion to authorize the mayor to sign an updated contract agreement with Omnia Partners. Said agreements have been reviewed by Corporation Council and met with his approval.
Second.
Second by Councilman at Large Hockenberry. Any discussion on the agreement with Omnia Partners? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
I'd like to make a motion for the police department to upgrade and add 8 additional public safety cameras from Carasoft Technology Group. This purchase will be made using funds from the 2024 DCJS Police Technology Grant. The purchase is covered under the Omnia contract for the amount of $166,174.75, which is again grant money, and I'll make that a motion.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Vicarella, second by Councilman O'Connell, to purchase 7 cameras of the DCGS grant. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Make a motion for the mayor to sign a contract and enter into an agreement for the 2025 Police Traffic Services Buckle Up New York grant in the amount of $21,330 we'll be receiving. This comes from the New York State Governor's Office Traffic Safety Committee. Make that a motion.
Second.
Second by Councilman Rhodes. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
I will make a motion to allow the police chief to sign an agreement with the Elmira College to conduct unpaid internships at the police department.
Second.
Second by Councilman at-large Hockenberry. Any discussion on the intern? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Make a motion to allow the police chief to sign an agreement with the Mount St. Mary College to conduct unpaid internships here at the Port George Police Department.
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Fuller. Any discussion on the Mount St. Mary intern program? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
And both those motions are in concurrence with Corporation Council, making sure everything is appropriate. I'd like to make a motion for the permanent appointment of employee number 359 who has passed his probationary period. Thank you.
Second.
Second by Councilman O'Connell. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
And lastly, I would like to make a motion to allow the Port George Police Department to be able to teach the DARE program at the HBE school.
Second by Councilwoman Fuller. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
And that is all I have.
Thank you, sir. Planning and Zoning, Recreation, Councilman O'Connor.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay. The Youth Center Recreation Room is now open 2 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. We plan to begin our team night later this month. Dates to start to be announced. Team night will be Friday evenings from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. for middle school and high school students. We are now accepting students for Fall Little Chiefs class at the Youth Center. Little Chiefs will be held, chefs, sorry. Little chefs will be held.
You should have let him go.
I don't have my glasses.
Sorry, man, I shook you. Want these?
That too is an internship for the police department.
Little chefs will be held Saturday mornings between 10 a.m. to 12 on the second floor of the Youth Center. Classes begin October 26th and run through November 23rd. Student ages 10 to 13 can participate. Sign-ups are at the Youth Center. Cost is $50. Email us at recreation.director@portjervisnewyork.gov. Join us on Saturday, October 26, 2024 for the 76th Annual Halloween Parade. Parade lineup is at 3 p.m. on Hanman Street in front of City Hall, and the parade starts at 3:30 p.m. The parade ends at Farnham Park, where the apple cider and donuts will be served. Prizes awarded and candy for all the children. This special event co-sponsored by the Elks Lodge. Remember to dress in costume. The next volunteers are needed for Recreation's fall cleanup at Veterans Park on Saturday, November 9th at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. This is a great community service project and also helps us clean up the park before the Veterans Day parade. If interested, contact PJ Rec at 845-858-4045. The next Recreation Commission meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, October 16th at 2024 at 6:15 p.m. in the Youth Center. Zoning last met on October 1st. Area variance was granted. The next meeting is at 7 p.m. Sorry, I gotta get that to you. Planning has not met since our last meeting. The next meeting is tonight after this meeting in the council chambers. That is all I have. Thanks, Mayor.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, zoning's the 6th. Thanks, Jason.
Rough crowd code.
November 6th. Finance, Councilwoman Fuller.
Thank you, Mayor. We do have bills to be paid, from the general fund, $234,887.03. From the water fund, $25,757.54. From the sewer fund, $8,880.15. From the capital funds, $744,568.89. And from trust and agency, $5,277.27, for a grand total of $1,019,370.88. Some larger items to note from the general water and sewer funds: Collier's Engineering and Design for $34,329.35. MHE Engineering for $23,187.75. Orange and Rockland Port Jervis Solar, $23,708.70. And Magna 5 for $9,840. From the Capital Fund, Callahan Industries for $684,016.14. Chim Chung Supply for $12,800. Foam Tech for $7,000. And Neversink Lumber for $14,960.36. I'd like to make the motion to pay the bills.
Second.
Second by Councilman O'Connell. Any discussion on the bills? All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries.
Okay. I have 3 quotes in hand for the replacement server in the police department that we previously spoke about. And I would like to make a motion that we authorize the police chief to purchase the replacement server from Spinnertech Magna 5 in the amount of $14,209.60.
Second.
Second by Councilman Oni. Any discussion on the server? All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries.
I have a reminder that the water and sewer bills are due by Thursday, October 31st. Payment drop-offs is available on the front porch of City Hall. Payments can also be made online on the city website, but there is an additional processing fee. And the tax lien sale is scheduled for Tuesday, November 19th at 2 p.m. All 2023 taxes must be paid by noon on November 19th, 2024 to avoid the tax lien sale. Unpaid parcels would be listed in the Times Herald record every Friday in the month of October. The next finance meeting is tomorrow, October 16th, here in council chambers at 6 p.m. And I just have one non-finance related thing. I am now collecting photos for the Port Jervis Tree of Valor. I'll be collecting the photos through November 15th with the tree lighting scheduled on for Harbor Day, December 7th. So,
Okay.
and that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. You're doing tourism? Tourism. Councilman at Large Hockenberg.
Absence of Councilwoman Mann, I was in tourism for her. Port Jervis Tourism Board met on Wednesday, October 9th. Reviewed Fall Foliage Festival, great weather for the day. Estimated 15,000 plus visitors were at that event. Next year's Fall Foliage Festival will be held on September 28th, 2025. Halloween lighting contest begins October 16th, is the deadline for sign-up. Judging to commence Monday, October 21st. Applications are available at the city clerk's office and on the city's website. Downtown Spooktacular will be held October 26th from 3:30 to 6 p.m. In historic downtown, there will be a special appearance by the 501st Legion. Vader's Fist, Star Wars characters. Visit downtown Port Jervis for some fun. Trick or treat, come in costume, join the scavenger hunt. This is a free, family-friendly event. The 10th annual Kris Kringle will be held on Sunday, December 1st at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in historic downtown. This year, vendors will be lining the streets inside the Erie Trackside Manor and newly added R.H. Smith Mercantile Building. Take a horse and wagon ride through the downtown. The Jinglemeyer German Band will be joining us once again. And for the kids and young at heart, the petting zoo and pony rides. Space is available. Application deadline is November 1st. Applications can be picked up and dropped off at the city clerk's office and also available on the city's website, www.portjervisny.gov/events. Whoville returns to Port. Whoville returns for Port will be December 15th, 3 to 5 p.m. on the promenade in downtown. The Grinch and residents of Whoville will be joining us once again. Tourism's next meeting will be held on November 13th at 7 p.m. in the council chambers. IDA's next meeting will be held on Monday, November 18th at 6 p.m. in the council chambers. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Fire and Emergency Management, Councilman Rhodes.
Thank you, Mayor. From the fire department, removal of membership for Stephen R. Turner from Hogmont Hook and Ladder, ceased. Make that a motion?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Dennison. Any discussion?
Yeah, with regret.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Second is active membership to Howard Reed Engine Company number 4 for Kellyanne Weeble. I make that a motion?
Second.
Second by Councilman Siegel. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
And the next emergency management meeting is Monday, October 21st at 6:30 here in the council chambers, and that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. EDA, Councilman Oni.
Thank you, Mayor. I actually have a report tonight. So the ADA met on October 7th. Several projects were discussed during the 24 season. Talked about the blacktop and the curb cuts on East Main Street, a huge project, and a few projects that'll be coming up in 25. Director Duryea said that he would, once he decided what roads were gonna be done, the ADA would be advised for curb cuts and signage. The next meeting will be December 2nd at 5:30.
Good. Thank you,
That's
sir.
it. Thank you.
CDA, Councilwoman Dennison.
Thank you, Mayor. The report of the CDA last met on 9/25/24 in the mayor's conference room. The location change was due to room conflicts and was posted on the doors at the rec center that evening. Port Jervis CDA has 374 families on the wait list. Section 8 is currently seeking a housing quality standards inspector. The agency sent comments to the New York State DEC regarding proposed wetlands part 664 changes, requesting more definitions and a longer comment period. The city's Federal Railroad Elimination Crossing Track Grant for a Track 1 planning grant for up to $199,500 was submitted on 9/23/24. Other grants, including the DRI small projects and Restore 8, are moving forward. The next meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, October 23rd, 2024, currently at the Youth Center. I also have an ad, as the city has been declared as the city has been declared lead agency and notices have been sent and no responses received, along with docs from Jim Farr, this resolution is expected to complete the SCRCR and NPA requirements related to the $158,000+ of program income retained on the sale of Port Jervis CDA loans, which will be used as city match for the WQIP land purchase in Deer Park. I also have a resolution. I make a motion for this myself. The resolution says, whereas the Common Council of the City of Port Jervis wishes to acquire certain real property from the town of Deer Park through the Orange County Land Trust Incorporated, which parcels of the property are identified as Town of Deer Park SPLs 24-2-29.1, 24-2-29.21, and 24-2-112.1 and 34-2-1 the project. And whereas the subject parcels are part of the city's surface water supply watershed, the property will be transferred from the town of Deer Park to the Orange County Trust Incorporated from which the city will purchase the property. Ownership of the land by the city will help to ensure that the city will be able to control use of the watershed property in a manner that will protect the city's drinking water supply, which includes water surface storage in 3 reservoirs. And now therefore it is hereby resolved as follows. In accordance with the provisions of 17.6 of the regulations supplementing the New York State Environmental Quality Review Act, the Common Council hereby determines that the project is an action subject. The Common Council determines that it is and has acted as the lead agency with respect to the consideration, review, in the determination of significance of the project pursuant to the SEQRA regulations. Seeker regulations. The Common Council confirms its classifications of the aforementioned action as type 1 pursuant to the Seeker regulations. Based on the examination of the EAF and other available supporting information, and considering both the magnitude and importance of each relevant area of environmental concern, the Common Council hereby makes the determination that the project will not have a significant adverse environmental impact, and that the project will not require the preparation of a draft environmental impact statement. The annexed negative declaration is hereby adopted by the Common Council in its entirety and is incorporated in this resolution by reference. The clerk treasurer shall publish these findings in accordance with the requirements of
Seeker. Yes.
Second.
Second by Councilman Rhodes. Any discussion on the negative declaration? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Yeah, let him read it next time.
Some of them from Ballard.
It was two-sided.
Yeah.
What do you got, Jack?
That's all I have,
Okay.
Mayor.
Housing and Veterans, Councilman Siegel.
Well, 9 minutes till 7:30, so the pressure's on.
Yeah.
The Housing Authority last met on September 24th. The next meeting is scheduled for October 22nd at 7 p.m. at Hillside Terrace. The next Senior Club meetings are October 23rd, November 13th, and November 27th. It's at 1 o'clock at Fellowship Hall in West End. Veteran information, flu shots are now available at the clinic. Call 845-856-5396 for an appointment, or stop by the clinic to get your flu shot. Excuse me. Mark your calendars for October 26th at 11 a.m. We are rededicating the Viola Summerelli POW MIA Park. It has been recently upgraded to fulfill our desire to remember, honor, and hopefully bring back some more of America's missing military men and women, or POW MIAs. Please come out to support this mission and help rededicate the park and the lifetime efforts of the late Viola Summerelli and all who continue to work on this very important goal. Once again, October 26th, 11 a.m. at the junction of Kingston Avenue and Culver Street. There's a free rabies clinic on Sunday, October 27th from 12 noon till 2 p.m. at the Engine 4 Firehouse at 31 Owen Street. Also available to Port Jervis residents will be free dog licenses. Pre-registration is recommended by calling the city clerk's office at 845-858-4014 as she gives me the eye, but walk-ins are also welcome. And the inspirational quote of the day, some see things as they are and say why. I dream things that never were and say why not. And that was George Bernard Shaw. And that's all I have, and I made it at 7:23. Okay, good.
Good job, Stan. Good job. DPW, Councilman Lawrence Hockenberry.
Thank you, Mayor. On the weeks of October 14th and 21st, garbage recycling will be picked up on, it's one day later. Garbage recycling had already passed. We picked up on its regular schedule. The 2024 garbage schedule is available at the city website, www.portjervisny.gov, or by emailing the DPW office at dpwclerk@portjervisny.gov. Compost pile and dump tickets remain open every Saturday from 7:15 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. Street sweeping is ongoing in all wards. Citywide bag leaf pickup is done every Monday until completed. On October 19th, the city will be having an electronic drop-off day between the hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. at the city landfill. Loose leaf pickup is scheduled to start October 28th. That's all I have. Thank you, Mayor.
Great job. All right, all I have tonight is just to reiterate, Councilman Lawrence Hockenberry, there is an electronics drop-off day this Saturday, October 19th. It's going to be at the transfer station complex. It's organized by the city. It is free. To all City Port Jervis residents, you must just show ID, and any more information that's needed on it, please call the Department of Public Works, 858-4001. I'd like to thank Chief Warden and the men and the women of the Port Jervis Police Department for an excellent job with the Fall Harvest Festival this Saturday. It was a great job, and it was very well attended by the community as well. And lastly, I would also like to thank the Department of Public Works for an excellent job repaving, refinishing, and building back Skyline Drive. If you haven't seen it, they did an excellent job, and they also installed new guardrails that were sorely needed for many years. With that, I make a motion, or entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Councilman Lord Hockenberry, second by Councilman Siegel. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, everyone.
What are you doing here so early? Without a phone call? What's going on? Slow day at the Dog House?